What's up, people? In this video, we're going to do Ashley Kaltwasser. Ja, Ashley Kaltwasser. Ja, mein Name ist Ashley. I don't know, she's probably not German. Beatrice del Pilar Estiton Aranda. Beatrice, every time I see you, your name gets longer and longer. Yes, I would do her. And I will do this video, her most recent one, my daily routine contest prep. Fascinating. What is your daily routine? Tell me more. If you guys have any other recommendations for videos, let me know. God damn, that was loud.
Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, my favorite day of the week. Mondays are my favorite day of the week. Mornings are my favorite time of the day. I am such a morning person, like to the point where if I wake up at 7, I feel like I've overslept and my day's almost over. I usually wake up around, I want to say anywhere from 4 to 5 without an alarm. But the first thing I do when I wake up, I take my high-tech caffeine, I get some water, some coffee if needed, and I head out and do cardio. And I basically just do cardio in my pajamas. I mean, I slept in this. Do you guys do that too? Like, if you have a workout in the morning, you just gotta wear your clothes you wear to bed. Yeah, I do that. I purposely wear like cardio clothes to bed so that when I wake up, I can just get out of the door pretty fast. So with that being said, I'm about to hit up the 24-hour fitness, get my cardio in. It'll probably be 30 minutes of step mill. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. 30 minutes of step mill, come back, shower, and get ready for the day. So, after I got back from cardio, I always take a shower and then I just like get ready throughout the day. So do a little bit of makeup, put on my clothes for the day, get freshened up, and sorry about the mess, but isn't this like basically every girl's countertop? But yeah, so this is how I start my day. And you know, regardless of the day, I do for the most part like to do at least a little bit of makeup. And that's why sometimes I think people give me crap or give any girl crap like, why do you wear makeup to the gym? Well, I didn't wear makeup for cardio, but for the day, I definitely wear makeup. And if weightlifting is throughout the day, I'm not gonna take my makeup off just to do weightlifting and then put it back on. Doesn't make sense. I usually don't get very sweaty anyway during the weightlifting. But yeah, with that being said, I think I'm just about ready to start my day, have some breakfast, run some errands, check my emails, and get the day started. Oh, one last thing. I was like to be fresh. This is my favorite perfume, by the way.
Oh, God, I thought this was like a daily routine, like workout routine, but it's actually, it's like a day in the life. It's like a vlog. Okay. Follow me on. Oh, okay. Show more. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So I decided I'm going to start leaving comments on these people's videos. I don't know why. I just like, I feel like I should do it. That has nothing really to do with what she said. But what I was thinking when I was watching this in the beginning, like how she said like she slept in her clothes and like, you know, not that she's a bum, but like she slept in her cardio clothes, and I don't know, she said something else like alluding to the fact that she's like, I don't want to say like not a girly girl, but that she likes to kind of, she's not fussy when it comes to, I want to say cleanliness, but that's also not really what I want to say. Anyway, whatever, she sleeps in her clothes so it's easy to go to the gym. She likes things to be convenient because she probably works very hard and doesn't want to have to worry about like putting on her clothes in the morning as opposed to what she sleeps in. Anyway, I was watching that and I was thinking to myself, yeah, I kind of do that too. That's what I thought at first. And the second thing that I thought was that there's kind of a joke in the fitness community that these girls who like devote their entire life to the gym, like she's contest prep, right? So she's a competitor. But even girls who are not competing, right? Who are just like gym rats, let's call them. You know, very fit, very good looking, generally have great bodies, right? They are like the craziest ones because literally all they do is go to the gym, right? They don't like, what'd you say? She's up at like 4 or 5 a.m. every day. Probably doesn't go out. Probably is like in bed sleeping by like 9, 10 o'clock at night, you know, if that. And it just kind of got me thinking like that there's actually girls out there who are like that, but you'll never actually see them. You know what I mean? Because their whole, unless you go to the gym, right? And then if you go to the gym, I promise you this girl goes like with a hat pulled low and like earphones in, and like the most conversation you'll probably have with her, I don't know, maybe I'm whatever, like putting in her like stereotyping, but the most interaction you'll have with her would be like, oh, like how many more sets do you have on that machine? And she'd be like, what? Oh, 9 more sets. You're like, fuck, you know, hogging the squat rack. Anyway, she looks good. Seems chill. Is this a Californian here? I wonder. Let's stalk her a little bit. Let us stalk her. If she's in California, I might, Damn, 1.1 million followers, huh? God, to be a girl, huh? Yeah, I don't know where this is. Man, knows how to work it, huh? Alright, well, let's watch more.
Alien by Terry Mugler. I always say so much compliments on it. This is my favorite. Alright, let's get this day going. My first meal of the day, I'll have 1 cup of mussel egg, which is flavored egg whites. This one's kickback flavor. I don't like savory eggs. I only like sweet. It's really weird, I know. But it tastes so good. So how I make this is literally just cooking the egg white. So, gotta put a little spray on the pan. 1 cup of mussel egg. Let that cook there for a little bit. And after I finish cooking it, I'm going to top it with some sugar-free syrup, Milk Farms, and also 1 tablespoon of flax oil. You guys might have seen me do this combo before. I've been doing this as my breakfast for years, so it's my go-to. I love it. Since I've already showed you guys how I make it and eat it, I'm going to go ahead and get ready for the gym, and I want you guys to join me. I'm going to be training glutes today. And I'm sitting on it right now, actually. It is the Paleo Power Meals. And I'm lucky enough to be considered one of their athletes at Paleo Power Meals. And no, I don't have a paleo diet or anything. I just really like food. And it's really healthy and really yummy. I'm going to show you what they sent me. Oh, this is their newest. The buffalo chicken bowl, which is just basically chicken, buffalo seasoned style, avocado, some really yummy vegetables. I can't wait to try this. Ooh, another one of my favorites. The steak and vegetables. Grass-fed steak. Well, grass-fed sirloin tips over broccoli sauce. Really good. Chicken strips. I eat a lot of chicken. Chicken salad. Steak.
I wonder, like who's gonna watch this and like buy this box of food? Like who's actually gonna like watch this and be like, oh, I want to buy that. I want to spend like hundreds of dollars on a giant box of food, of pre-made quote unquote healthy meals. Like, who are these people who buy this stuff? Also, let's examine this glute workout for scientific reasons, of course. Only for science. Science is important, by the way. Anytime like lately, not anytime really, but lately, like when I watch girls like this work out who have gigantic asses, like for lack of a better explanation, it kind of makes me like want to train my glutes more. I don't want to say there's no reason to like have an ass that big if you're a guy, because obviously you're not, unless you're gay, like you're not going to be wearing like spandex booty shorts. But I wonder, is it that these girls, they just train their glutes so much more, so they put on muscle there more, or do girls naturally have bigger asses, right? I'm right about that, aren't I? But yeah, like makes me like want to do my own glute day. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Just gonna like, is this whole video like about these paleo meals?
And especially meals like this, which is just chicken, I'm gonna cut these up and I'll put them off to the side and I'll weigh them and put them with some vegetables. I'll show you how I cut these. And I'm gonna show you guys this thing. I don't know what the heck it is, but it is the most handy thing ever when you're trying to chop up meat. I'll show you. Look, just roll it this way, choppity chop, 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 chop. I love my food in little pieces because I don't want to have to chew extra. But yeah, I'll cut up all these and put them off to the side, weigh it, and just basically redistribute it. I usually do like an entire week at a time. That way I don't have to worry about it. Half of them I put in the freezer and half of them I keep in the fridge just so they stay fresh. When I go through all the ones in the fridge, then I'll pull out the ones in the freezer. So I always get questions like, what am I eating on the last few weeks of prep? And I've done a video on it recently if you want to check it out. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. It's just a meal that I pulled together with my paleo meals. I want to show you guys how I've been seasoning my food lately, because this is like, I'm getting on like a little seasoning kick, and then I like to season my food a certain way and then change it when I get bored. But right now, I'm really loving this combo. So I'm really weird when it comes to seasoning, and I actually like my chicken sweet. That makes sense? So I add a little stevia to my meal, like this, just a little sprinkle, okay? I also, if you guys have a Trader Joe's near you, then you have access to these 2 items, but this is my all-time favorite seasoning, this one right here. Umami seasoning. It's got like little mushroom chunks and onion and garlic and all that good stuff. It is so good. I love this stuff. I already went through so many of these little seasoning bottles. Highly recommend. And then this is another one of my favorites I've been liking lately, the Green Goddess salad dressing. And as you can see, it's 20 calories per 2 tablespoons, so it's not a whole lot of calories there, because my food gets quite boring towards the end of prep, so I gotta keep it interesting, So this is what I've been liking lately. It could change in a week or so, who knows, but yeah. So yeah, as you can see here, I'm on my little beanbag thingy with this nice comfortable plush top. I did a little redesign with my apartment. I don't know if you...
And you guys wonder why, like, I choose to watch these videos at like 8 times speed, right? I don't know, like, I don't know. I don't want to complain, but like, who watches this really? Like, you want to see like what kind of salad dressing this girl puts on her like chicken and salad, like her chicken salad meal? Like, I don't know. I find it really boring. Why do I find it so boring? It's like, let's look at a typical day for me, right? I wake up in the morning. I also wake up very early. Wake up in the morning, go have my coffee, check my email, like respond to the YouTube comments, and then I'll pretty much, unless I have like, right now I'm actually very lucky that I have a couple clients. I'm like getting new clients for this email marketing thing, which I've mentioned a few times before, and the referrals are coming in. So like, I have had a lot of work to do on that lately, but assuming I don't have that, right? I'll start reviewing these I'll do some video reviews, right? I try and do like 5 or 6, because generally after about 5 or 6, you know, let's say average 20 minutes each, right? Getting a little shorter lately, whatever, let's say 20 minutes each. We'll say 6 videos, that's 2 hours of me doing it, right? Not counting any breaks in between. We'll say 3 hours, like with all the breaks and all that stuff. Sometimes I like to walk around, whatever. Anyway, that's 3 hours of my day. So right away, that'll put me at like noon, 1 o'clock. Then what I'll do is I'll upload them, I'll like add descriptions, blah, 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 do like a little like administrative work around that stuff. Takes maybe an hour. It allows me to rest a little bit. Then I go to the gym. In Bangkok, my workouts have been very long, like 3 hours, but now that I'm in Nha Trang, thank God I have a gym like right here, and it's amazing. So probably what I'll start doing now, maybe go for a run, maybe go to the gym a little bit later, I'm not really sure. And then I have to eat, right? So anyway, the point is like my day is full, like actually full. Like I'm trying to, like the only time that I would ever watch any of these videos about these people, if I'm not actually reviewing them and giving my opinion on them, would be before I go to bed. Like, you know how it is, before you go to bed, maybe you want to watch something, anything, just to like kind of decompress after a long day, so you're not like constantly thinking about like what you did that day and what you have to do tomorrow. And that's the only time. And with so many options of things to watch, like, am I gonna watch some like, you know, professional bodybuilder girl like tell me what like kind of salad dressing she eats? Like, I can't think of anything more boring. No offense to her. Of course, no offense to her, but like, I just can't, I don't know, like, and again, she's not, you know, only 50,000 subscribers, but like 1 million YouTube people. I don't know, what could I possibly write on here that wouldn't be so interesting, or that wouldn't be insulting? I know, great video, but tell us more about your glute workout. I'll just be a perv, why not? Because like, yeah, anyway, whatever. All right, let's move on.
I noticed, put some wallpaper, put on some rugs, very colorful because I love color and it makes me happy when I walk in my apartment. I don't want it to be plain. I love color. But anyway, the Olympia's coming up. The Olympia takes a lot of planning and it's like overwhelming sometimes. It's like, what day am I going to arrive? How long am I going to stay there? What shoots do I have booked? What commitments do I have? What is my booth work hours and what am I going to do after? What's my hair? Who's going to do my hair? Scheduling the tanning. Picking out my suit, all of that is like, whoa, it's not like planning a wedding almost. Well, not really, it's probably a lot easier, let's be honest, but it's just a lot to think about. And, you know, as an athlete, you're just like, I'm trying to look good too. So training's a big thing too, and making sure you come in just the right shape and, you know, I'm trying my best to. But throughout this is like, I really do enjoy picking out my suit because I think it's so fun. And as you guys know, I use Angel Competition Bikinis as my bikini designer, and I get to pick out my next bikini. And here's some examples of ones that I already wore. I wore this one to the Arnold. And I don't know if a lot of people out there really know what these things look like up close, but they're very sparkly. They have fully rhinestoned my bikinis. And on the inside, there's a little bit of padding. And I actually put a little pillow stuffing in there too, because I have small boobs. But just kind of like trying to figure out what I want to do for my next suit. I will say one thing, it's definitely gonna be green. Surprise, surprise. The green suit I've worn since literally 2012. That's the first time I wore a green suit. And I won the Arnold Amateur overall with the green suit. And ever since I've been sticking with some shade of green. Now that could be a light green, or it could be a dark green, like an emerald, maybe a bluish green, maybe an army green. So there's a wide variety of greens. And then on top of that, you can always add different color rhinestones. I think it's just like one of my things, my staples is I have to have a green suit, so, you know, there's no shocker there. It's not like I'm gonna be showing up with like a red suit or anything like that. Although red would be nice. Nah, you meet me and say hi and take a picture. Thursday, meet the athletes. So every Monday I will do 2 things, okay? I will take measurements and send them to my coach, and I'll also practice posing. So both of these things are super important. I take measurements to make sure I'm on the right track and I'm progressing nicely towards my show, and I'll practice my posing to not only evaluate my body, but to, you know, fix my flaws that I'm doing in.
Yeah, I'm sure that's why. Damn, look at this, like, not to objectify women or anything, but look how low this bikini is. Holy shit, like, I mean, I don't know. Aren't you worried that like you might have a wardrobe malfunction or something? That's a low bikini. I'm not a bikini expert, so I don't know how low that is compared to other bikinis, but like, does that not seem very, very low to anybody else? I don't know, whatever. But anyway, you see what I'm saying, right? Like, I might wear a red bikini, I might wear a blue bikini, here's this bikini that I wore, here's that bikini. It's like, again, nothing against her. Like, there's clearly a market for girls like her doing things that she's doing and talking about it. But yeah, not for me. Sparkly bikini with rhinestones. I wonder why, because it seems to be very common for all of these like bodybuilder girls to do their posing with the like rhinestone bikinis. I don't know, it's just like, it's like a fashion trend or something. But actually what I was thinking when I was watching this, I watched a video the other day, and it's this guy talking about, he had to write an article in high school. He liked this girl who was like in the journalism club or something, or she wrote for the school newspaper, and it was supposed to be an article like, who's better at sports, men or women? And there was like, it was an op-ed, right? So there was one like guy writing his opinion and a girl, right? And it was like, and the girl basically wrote like, oh, we're equal, blah, blah, blah. And the guy just basically straight up said, guys are better because X, Y, Z. And he told that story, and then he transitioned into like, who's smarter, men or women, right? And basically what he said, and apparently this is backed up by science, which is that they're roughly the same, but they're just the distribution of intelligence is much different, right? Like if you think of it like a bell curve, right? Regardless, whatever you think about bell curves, right? Women are more likely to be situated at the middle of a bell curve, right? The average woman, you could say, is fairly smart, is smarter than the average man, right? You're gonna have a lot more extremely stupid men, but also a lot more extremely brilliant men, right? As opposed to women, right? Like you're not gonna have a lot of extremely stupid women and a lot of extremely smart women. But on average, like women will generally be pretty smart. And the explanation that he gave was an evolutionary one that says that men are more likely to take risks, right? Because as a man, if you take a risk, like, and you don't die or whatever, then it means you're more like biologically attractive or something like that, because in society, if you take risks and it pays off, then the upside is gigantic. And if you take a risk and you lose, then you would die. So basically it shows like, if you take a risk and you succeed, that you're much higher value than like all these other people. Whatever, that's the explanation that he gave. He explained it in a much more interesting way than I did. And this is the first like video of a girl that I've watched since I've seen that. So that's just kind of what I'm thinking in my mind as I watch this. I'm not saying she's stupid or anything. Like most women that I see are not stupid. They all kind of, I don't want to say they're all the same, but like they all seem to have a similar thought process, as opposed to men, which seem to be more varied in their range of nuanced thought, let's call it. But yeah, anyway, back to my earlier point, like extremely low cut bikini. Like I don't know, I would be worried.
Posing. So as you guys know, you can have the best physique on stage, but if your presentation sucks, then you're not going to do very well. So a presentation is always something I like to work on. I'll spend about 20 to 30 minutes practicing each week, and I'll send a video off to my coach. So I'll show you a little sneak peek of my posing at the moment. That was a little bit how I do my posing, and I will set my camera up and self-record myself and really be nitpicky and evaluate my posing, presentation, and how my body is looking. So next is the measurement. So as I mentioned, I take measurements every week. I will take two measurements, my waist measurement and my hip. And these are the most important in bikini, and this is what shows the most progress. I honestly haven't been weighing myself lately just because I feel like sometimes the number freaks me out a little bit. Not that I ever think I'm overweight or anything, it's more along the lines of if I know what my weight was last year, a month out from a show, and if I know that in my head, and then I weigh myself and I'm above that, I'm like 6 weeks out weight instead of 4 weeks out, or whatever the case may be, it kind of messes with my mind a little bit, and then I freak out like, oh man, I need to be more ahead of the game. Like so I think it's better for me just to do measurements, and that way I can tell a little easier where I'm at. But with that being said, I'm going to show you how I take these measurements. So, first measurement of the waist, the smallest part of the waist. So I took the measurements my way, which is the smallest part of my waist, the biggest part of my hips, but there's other ways to measure as well. I think some people have like a rule they go by, like 1 inch above their belly button or whatever the case may be. I just always do the same so that I know that I'm consistently...
All right, who cares? Interesting. So it's so when they say hips, I guess they mean like the biggest part of the ass. Is that what hips are? I don't know. It's just what it seemed like to me. Um, you know what I like about her is that she's very like she's not like a Barbie doll. You know what I mean? She's not like she doesn't overplay the whole like sexuality thing. If that makes sense, right? It's like she's very practical about it. I don't know. I haven't watched too many of these like, and actually now that I think about it, I feel like a lot of these physique competitors or bikini competitors, whatever it is, they're all kind of like that. They talk about it in a very practical way, as opposed they're not like professional hot girls that just act. I want to say dumber. I can't think of the right word, but let's just say dumber. I like that. And interestingly enough, what I remember about the whole waist to hip ratio, because that apparently is a very good like biological marker of like how fertile a woman is, right? Obviously with this might be a little bit chemically enhanced with maybe some help here and there from some things that bodybuilders traditionally do for contest prep, whatever, regardless. Apparently it's not actually the waist to hip ratio that's important, it's the curve of the lower back that men are drawn to, right? If the curve of the lower back is like the bigger the curve in the lower back, curve in the lower back waist to hip ratio. I remember reading a study on this. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, that I seem to remember that. Who cares, really? Okay, cool. Interesting, I guess.
Improving, so it's always nice to see in numbers your progress that you're making. Okay, well guys, that was basically little bits and pieces of what I do throughout the day during contest prep. I'm about to get a massage. After the massage, I'll be chilling out, watching some Netflix documentaries because I'm such a nerd and that's basically all I watch is documentaries. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me today and I hope to see you guys at the Olympia, especially the Meet the Athletes event. So until next time guys, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Yeah, so like I said in the beginning of the video, like, and fine, this is one example, you know, who knows, right? But like these girls who like their life revolves around the gym, I'm not picking on her or anything, she's amazing, blah, 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 but like they have no social life. All they do is work out. Their life revolves around food. Their life revolves around going to the gym. They don't like, you know, they like wake up in the morning, they do their meal prep, go to the gym, they go do their cardio, they come back, they go to the gym for their weightlifting workout. They come back, they eat like 6 billion times a day, and then at night they'll like watch Netflix documentaries apparently before going to bed. So like, why do I even bring this up? Is because when you see a girl who looks this good, who's got like an incredibly beautiful body, right? You know, the whole contest prep, like, I don't know, I think it's a little extreme, right? Like, but whatever, she looks good. You know, you would think like a hot girl like this, who has like a professionally beautiful body, is like, I want to say unapproachable, right? But is she really? You know, because she doesn't get out much. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, who told me to do this? Beatriz. All right, Beatriz del Pilar Esteton Aranda. Thank you for telling me to do this. Yeah, I don't know. She's cute, I guess. If you guys have any other recommendations for videos or YouTubers, let me know. Peace.